Alrighty guys, welcome back to another one. This time we're going to do a 28 gauge target load. This is from Monarch. Today I'm using this one bergamot, traditional classic flavor, and some Mountain Dew Zero Baja Blast. But anyway, this is 3/4 ounces of number 9 lead shot. Pretty much a typical 28 gauge target load. A lot of them are number 9 shot. Clearly, this is marketed towards shooting clays, which is something we really enjoy doing. Rated at 1200 FPS, 2 3/4 inch. Box looks fairly, well, it's not really that exciting to be honest. Broken clay on this side, our Monarch branding right there. The colors are cool, black, white, and orange. Yeah, looks pretty cool to me. This is a security thing. Can't really read what's behind it. Oh well. And the back of the box is the same as the front of the box. And our warnings are on the bottom. I was looking for those. Yep. Cool box, but nothing to get excited over. Here's what the shell looks like. They are orange. Monarch shells are generally orange, if you guys didn't know. And this is actually a pretty old brand. They go back quite a ways. I believe they're under the same brand that Federal's under. Not brand, but parent company. Excuse that noise in the background. I do live in a somewhat crowded neighborhood, but Monarch 28 gauge, 2 3/4 inch, 3/4 ounce of 9 shot. Same as the box says, so. These are in a Shadot hull with a Shadot primer. I know it's a Shadot hull because I have this exact same hull, but it's red, with the same primer and the same 28 stamping with the dashes. This is a Shadot hull. Fairly good crimp on it, although most of them in the box look like this. They are dished in, which doesn't hurt anything. It's still too small for a number 9 pellet to come out of, but these do have very deep dished in crimps. Most of them do anyway. There's a few that look okay like this, but still not perfect. And guys, these were given to us by a viewer who lives kind of local to us. His name, well, I'm not sure if he wants name, but he met with Josh yesterday here in town, and he gave us all kinds of really nice shells. Some of them are older, and we'll be doing some breakdown videos on those, so you guys just stay tuned for that. Huge thanks to him for doing it. I'm glad Josh finally met up with him because our schedules, if you want to call it that, didn't really align with each other. I guess that's how I'll put it. He works seemingly all week, and the only time we have to meet up would be on the weekends, and the weekends is when we film. Just didn't work out, but luckily Josh was able to meet him. But we will be opening these up the same way I always do. Needle nose pliers to pry the crimp up, with one minor variation. I don't have my wire cutters. I cannot find them, so I'm using these pliers instead to flatten the crimp out so I can pull the wad, dump the shot, all that stuff. But let's get into it, guys. This should be interesting. This is our first 28 gauge breakdown. We have 7.44 ounces of lead shot in here. Not quite 3/4 ounce, but guys, it's just 3 or 4 pellets shy. This is a 3/4 ounce load all day long. But here's what our shot looks like. They are using some pretty good shot in here. No mismatched sizes, all of them are round. No pinholes, no malformed pellets. Yep, this is some pretty good shot. Here's a little bit better view of it. You can see all of it is the same size, and again, nothing malformed or odd looking. Good shot. Number 9 shot is our favorite to shoot clays with, and I figured out the reason why these shells are mostly dished in. We have a brush wad in here, no shot cup. When you load like that, you have to use a bit taller of a, well, in this case, brush wad, or build up stack height with nitro cards, things like that, but we just have a brush wad in here, which again is why the crimp was dished in slightly. Guys, I was wrong. That is not a brush wad. When I pulled this out, I was quite shocked, to say the least. This is a, well, you see what's going on there. The wad they used is it's upside down. I've never seen that ever in a factory shell. That is, I'll have to open more of these up. That is hard to believe, but I'm not making anything up. I swear on my life. I just opened that shell up and that's how it was. What is going on here? This is the SG28 wad, by the way. So the wind is going to mess with this a little bit, but it is 14.2. I did take it in the house and let it calculate itself in no wind. It's 14.2 of a really cool looking powder, to be honest. It is pink. Never seen anything like that. Obviously, it's a European powder. Square flakes. Yeah, this looks really cool. And here's a better view of that powder. Now, yeah, that looks really cool and all, but I'm kind of concerned here. Most of these shells in this box, I want to say like 80% of them, have really deep dished in crimps. Did they load most of them with the upside down wad? I don't know, guys. Kind of iffy on even shooting these, to be honest. And this is a Shadot haul, so obviously it's straight wall. Nothing special here. It's just a Shadot 28 gauge shell. That's orange. Focus. It does look cool. I'll give it that. So I've got it back together here. I just spun it with my Got B4. No press at all. It looks pretty good. It is still kind of deep set with a tiny pinhole in it. The stack height is just low. That's just how it is. But I'm going to open up another one of these and see if it is also loaded with an upside down wad. You can see I just pulled a random one out of here, and again, deep set crimp with a dish. Okay, so I have it opened up. I have not looked yet. Let's dump the shot out. Don't spill any. And I'll let you guys see first. How's the wad look? Okay, this one's actually loaded properly. Weird. This one's also really deep. I'll open it up too. I've got two more opened up, and as you can see, these are loaded properly. It looks like it was just isolated to this one shell. Weird. I wonder how that happened. Anyway, guys, there's the Monarch standard velocity lead target load 28 gauge 2 3/4 inch 1200 FPS 3/4 ounce of number 9 shot. Channeling the old Paul Harrell there, but there it is. Interesting, to say the least. But I think that's going to end this one here. Appreciate you guys watching. We certainly learned a lot this time, but we'll see you in the next one.